You know, it's very clear to me that Agile has moved from manifesto to mainstream. The very mention of the words Agile and waterfall together in a sentence would send the signers of the manifesto into apoplectic shock. Think of Coburn, Highsmith, Schwaber, and others. They were dead, they'd be rolling over in their graves. After all, Agile was created to slay this waterfall dragon, the dragon that produced huge amounts of documentation, cost and schedule overruns so big a calculator couldn't come up with the numbers, and functionality that simply missed the mark. Hey, the great self-proclaimed song and dance man Bob Dylan once wrote many years ago, "The times, they are a-changing. And they are a-changing when it comes to Agile." Organizations today are on the hunt. They're on the hunt for the next silver bullet, and Agile looks like it. Agile looks like the promised land in a way for software development. But organizations can't implement Agile all the way for a variety of reasons. But rather than abandon the attempt, they are morphing many of the practices of Agile with waterfall development. Waterfall, which has been around a very long time. And they are creating, as a result of this morphing, a hybrid approach. You know, a hybrid. Think of a car. Think of a hybrid car. Most hybrid cars aren't good to look at, but they work. So organizations seemingly are making this work. In areas such as planning, requirements, team communications, organizations are designing a custom method to do what works. And there's a lot of interest in this. My great colleague Nancy Nee spoke at a PMI conference just this past year on the subject of Agile and waterfall and this new hybrid approach. You know how many people showed up? 800. Yes, 800. When she was done, they carried her out on a sedan chair as if she were a monarch. Go to our website, esi-intl.com. Nancy's got 2 webinars that she's done out there, which are free, and yes, you can get your fee to use. As a great colleague of mine, the consultant Jim Foreman always says, there's a pony in there somewhere. If you're in the business of software development and you haven't employed or at least tried some part of Agile, you are so far behind the 8 ball that the late great Minnesota Fats or the tremendous Jen Lee, a great billiard player, won't be able to help you. Well, thanks very much for joining me today. It's been a pleasure to have you. Let's keep in touch. Let's continue the conversation. This is Leroy Ward. WardWire.com is my blog. I'm all over LinkedIn. I'll connect with darn near anybody. And I also have a Twitter handle too, @WardWire. Hope to meet you face-to-face at the next PM conference.